Team 3 over there with Tim the Tapman, Vern, and Ava. Definitely a team to watch, but pretty exciting just because our match, our round 1 is going to have Team 1 versus Team 2 and Team 3 versus Team 4. So you're going to get Lupo versus Shroud right off the rip as well.
It's going to be a great matchup, and we have the first map ready to go. This is Cloaksy's point of view, and they're going to go for a quick restart. All right, fake out, guys, fake out. As you can see, good luck casting this one as Ava drops out. It's going to be sniped out alongside Tim the Tapman. And, this is going to be a team that I think everyone is looking at. Vern noticed the 4th on that lineup. On the other side, though, what are you expecting from Team Cloaksy? Golden Boy, are you familiar with this squad at all? Action, Jackson, Autumn, and Kongfan in the mix.
Oh, yeah, no, Anthony and Jackson, those are my boys. I've known them for a while, as well as Cloak, casting them a whole bunch in Fortnite as well. Funny enough, actually, I've casted Kongfan in, one of the PUBG events that Twitch did. Then Action Jackson's played in a bunch of the Fortnite Pro-Am events. Autumn, not too familiar with. So, Autumn could actually be, a little bit of a wild card here. But I do think that Cloaksy famously was actually playing a lot with Nick Merckx. They were doing that like late stream grind thing.
How do I throw a grenade?
And they were having a good time with it. So, it should be pretty good, but it seems like we got Shroud on the screen here. And they're right in the thick of the match.
Absolutely. I'm going to let you boys take this one away. Bravo. Once again, this is going to be our first matchup. Dr. Lupo and Team Shroud going toe-to-toe. And I just want to say before we get this one started, welcome back to Twitch, Shroud. We all missed you. Go ahead, boys.
All right, thanks so much, Puckett. I got to say, it is a pleasure to be alongside both of you guys here casting some Halo 3 once again. But take a look at this. This is Shroud versus Lupo, GB, and they're already off the rip. And look at the angles that Shroud's taking as well. I just heard him say, how do I throw a grenade? And then he's looking at these cannon angles. So they're looking pretty good on this run.
He's playing mouse and keyboard, not all that shocking, honestly, given his background. I know that there's a lot of discussion regarding mouse and keyboard versus
Let's go. Capture the flag.
The man was asking where his grenades were, and now he's already peeling people in the face. This is stupid.
Can I get more?
Oh my God. What a shot there in the lobby from Shroud, and it's a pretty darn good start. You saw how fast he flew into the opposite lobby to get that flag back, and within the first minute and a half of play, they strike, so they're already up 1-0 here over Lupo, King George,
my God, bro.
and John Sandman. What? My God, this dude is nuts.
Yo, they got to get this sniper away from him. Okay. Oh, no, bro. No, come on. Okay, look, people, if you're watching, it's first time watching Halo 3, like, this is why Halo is so amazing. It's this right here. It's because you can get some crazy snipes off like this. And what's most important, he's doing this with a keyboard or mouse, obviously, which, I think, like, there's been a lot of discussion regarding keyboard or mouse controllers that I previously mentioned. But, hey, man, when you're able to pull shots like that, I don't care what kind of input you're using. You're crushing. It's so good.
Are you kidding me? To open this tournament with highlights like that, I did not expect that our game 1 would be this crazy. Those shots from Shroud, we already have what could potentially be the clip of the night. Amazing stuff there from Shroud.
That's so ridiculous. Okay, so now they got to try and play for positioning inside of the enemy flag area, and they'll have to try and cut off some of these spawns. Now, one of the things that you want to be worried about here is the fact that you got players spawning inside of the base, so you got to clear this out and then start to get the process going of pulling that flag. And these are just some clean shots. Okay, it took me like a hot minute to find my like sense on keyboard or mouse, but this dude seems to have found it instantly. So this is quite nice. Elixir Ray, no idea. It's hitting the back, but needs to be careful now. Shroud trying to bail out of this. He's going to play the nades close to the Mohawk. Doesn't work out for him. But they do have the flag. So he's done enough to be able to prevent them from stopping that flag outright. This looks like it could be a cap here. They just need to return their flag. But other than that, this is looking pretty good so far, Bravo.
Yeah, this flag should go in. Let's go ahead and see exactly. That flag's in their snipe, so would not be surprised if they got this back. And I got to say, this team is working together real well here, and it looks like that flag's going to return. But actually, both flags are going to go back to their respective bases, so that stalemate will end. But still, after all that chaos, it'll be 2-0. And you can just kind of tell by the way that Shroud and Goldie are playing in that lobby. They know how to play a narrow CTF. They've been here before, for sure.
Yeah, and it's really just a space-taking game, right? You want to just try and prevent the enemy team from being able to spawn up comfortably and get into a position to stop you from pushing into the base. Also, one thing that you have to avoid in this is that you cannot, like, push excessively. You can't push one at a time. Otherwise, you're just going to get punished. I want to give a huge shout out once again to my boy Dr. Jazz. You know, I'm sure he was a terror back in the Modern Warfare 2 and Halo 2 lobbies. But he seems to be doing pretty well here today. Now Sandman going to go for the challenge. Stop that flag. They're going to try. Oh, okay, he naded himself. Hate to see that, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Regroup, regain.
Yeah, Shroud going for another pull there, and looks like they just didn't have the help. Got someone kind of caught him right in the back of that flag area. Actually, Lupo takes down Shroud, and a little bit of a turning of the tables there, but the flag is pulled for both sides. So once again, we have one flag going low, one flag going all the way to Cannon Lobby. We'll see how this stalemate ends right here. And look at that spawn for Shroud.
Yeah, what a great area for him to just spawn up on. No one was watching that. No one was protecting it. Ideally, like their play would have either been to just try and bring that up to the top mid, so that this way they wouldn't have gotten in the way.
No!
Not Dr. Jazz! Not Dr. Jazz!
No!
How could you do that to the doctor?
Let's listen into what they have to say here after that Cannon mishap.
Oh, bro. Don't blame me. Let's just win. Everyone, don't.
No, we're chilling. We're big chilling.
George is dead. They got our flag. Behind.
Oh, behind.
We need to recover.
It goes low. Don't let work.
Flag's down.
I'm gonna get their flag, hopefully.
Oh, one behind. Underneath. Two.
They're almost here.
All right, so we're back on board here. Still sticking with Shroud for the time being. He's been a human highlight reel. Saw someone ask in the chat, "Well, you're looking at Shroud." Well, I mean, the guy's been fragging, so might as well stick with the guy for the time being here. Alexia Ray is going to try and see if they can challenge, but it's not really going to work out. Good news, though, is players are coming off the spawn. Shroud probably won't be able to deal with this on his own. What? He still stays alive? He's one shot. Could someone please shoot him in the face? He's still alive, and he's still a problem.
You spoke too soon, GB, but to be honest, I agree with you. I'm surprised he lived there on the Mohawk. He's going to pull the flag again. Both flags back out, so we'll have to see exactly how this goes. But like you said, so far, so good for Shroud and crew. They're going to be running this flag low, and right now they got the numbers. They might be able to bring this one here. It's once again Shroud, Goldie, Jordan Fisher, and Beanans. We'll see if they can bring this one back after that fantastic cannon mishap that we got to see.
That is definitely one way to put it. They are going to be dropping like flies, though, so they have to be very careful here. They're losing out on the numbers. The flag is currently going to be taken. You need the flag at base in order for you to score, and that flag just hit the man cannon, so it is gone. On the other side of the map, they don't need to figure it out. Also of note, too, is that Rockets did fall bottom mid. I do wonder if they managed to pick that up, and I think they can go there and bring that flag back since they're putting a lot of pressure on the base. Shroud's feeling pretty good about this, and I think this is going to be the game for them if they manage to stop this. But 2 red X's over there is going to be a problem. 3 red X's, never mind. They are not going to be able to get this recov.
Yeah, whoever's on that service tag nut did not get that nut. They actually go down, and they will be forced back all the way to the spawn, and now they're going to have to work out from the flag. So, to be honest, lots of flag standoffs here late in the game, Golden Boy, after what was a pretty fast 2 early flags for Team Shroud. Let's see if they can hold off this offensive now. And right here, the flag should be able to, as long as they get this kill on the power-up and the return, this should be game, GB.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, the rocket from so far. Lupo gets the kill, but I think they should be good. They have to get this recov, which they are going to be sitting on it, but that could give them time to get to it. And the flag went back. I think the flag went back to the base. I think no one touched the flag. Oh my gosh, they recovered it again.
Just like that. Oh my! And like I said, we did not expect this type of ending based off the opening that we had, but we are actually getting a pretty darn good narrow CTF out of our game 1 here, and it will still be 2-0, but some really good last-ditch defensive efforts coming in from Team Lupo.
Yeah, I want to see if we can get another perspective as well. I want to see how Dr. Jazz is doing if we get a moment to check him out. We have a lot of our broadcasters are going to be participating in this. King George with the sniper rifle is not going to be enough for the BR, but he is going to take he is going to take the enemy sniper, which would be great for them. But for the time being, they managed to stop them. They'll get control of their power weapon once again. You could tell, though, that the blue team just playing a lot of defense in the back of their base. They're not really getting much opportunities to push as a team. It's been individuals that's been pushing up on the map, and they have to work together to try and get out of their base and force this and really put Shroud Squad on the back foot.
Yeah, you got Goldie with that sniper right now just sitting on the Mohawk. Also, it looks like John Sandman with the sniper as well, so a little bit of the sniper battle here, but some decent aggression late in the game, like we said, from Lupo. They had some miraculous stops, and you also got to count, of course, what we saw with that man cannon. win, which I think a lot of people might have seen coming just a split second before it happened. I think we were all thinking the same thing, but still some good pressure from Lupo as Shroud and team are still fighting out of the base, but they will take down Sandman. That means a sniper goes back in the hands of Shroud.
Yeah, and I don't know if he saw his snipe at his L1, but it's fine. I mean, he'll get 4 shots to work with here. I think 4 shots will certainly be enough for him, and he tries to line it up, does not nail the shot, but then looks for another one and just absolutely destroys King George. He was going to be a little weak though, so that will work out very well for Shroud and his squad as they're now looking to just encroach onto this base, force the spawns. But as all that's going on, man, they have activity on their side. So it's like no one's really worrying about what's going on their end of the base. They're kind of just pushing, and then people are just sneaking on by.
Yeah, both flags out once again. This is a big play for John Sandman, and let's see what happens here between this 1v1. It's a pretty big moment, and it's a big win for Shroud there. Flag will get reset, but Shroud has to pull because they're going to try to make sure that Lupo does not get their first cap on the board here with 5 minutes left in the game, and let's see exactly how this plays out.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see what spawns come in. So 1 spawn's going to pop up over on the man cannon side, 2 spawns over there. I think they should be okay, even though the flag is away. They'll bring this one over to their side of the base. Flag has not been returned quite yet, but at the very least, though, they will have the safety of this flag being on their end, and they will not give that first cap to Lupo and his squad. But we got a little bit of a stalemate here with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. I don't know if we have, I'm assuming it's once that timer's down, it's regulation's over. If they tie it up though, do we go to OT? I don't know if it's like
there might be a small there might be a small OT here, and let's see, making sure that Lupo's team does get touches on that flag. It looks like that is the case. So right now the flag will not be reset just yet. By the way, in our other match, we are getting updates that it was a 3-0 on Tim the Tapman. Snipe down Vern and Ava. They do win. Snipe down, I believe, went 30-4 in the end. We'll get confirmation on those stats in just a bit. We'll stick on board with this game, but it's another flag stand.
30-4.
Yeah, 30. That's all right.
I'm
but
ashamed of
here
him,
we are.
honestly. As a Halo community, bravo, like it's embarrassing.
Things, but here we go. They're going in. Jordan Fisher actually leading the push on that return. Let's see if he can get it.
Oh wait, we're fine. We won. We're good.
All right,
there we go. That's it.
They got the cap. They're good to go. They're good to go. All right. Hopefully we'll get some different perspectives as well.
You got the flag.
But we got Puckett here once again. Chris Shroud looking good. He's looking crispy, man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the BR wasn't on point, but then you look at his sniper rifle, and he is doing damage with a mouse and keyboard. And Golden Boy, you were mentioning it. You kind of enjoy playing mouse and keyboard in Halo. It's something that I don't think anyone kind of expected when we look back to our old Xbox 360 days. What's it been like for you on the transition back?
I mean, it's fun. You know, I love playing Halo in general. And because I've been playing like so much Valorant and doing a lot of just, you know, more PC stuff, it's like I don't want to pick up the controller. I would just rather stick with the keyboard and mouse. That said, though, because of like Fall Guys, I've been playing like more controller because it's freaking Fall Guys. You can't do that with a keyboard and mouse. So, you know, that's a whole other can of worms. But it's been really fun. And there's like a new update that's going to be coming out for Halo that addresses some hit registration issues that was happening in the previous update. So that means that it's going to feel even better to shoot on a keyboard or mouse. So I'm excited for it either way, and it should be good. Should be fun.
I love it. Bravo. We got some replays to take a look at. The sniper rifle was out, and anyone who has ever watched Halo knows the power of this.
Just the fact that he was picking up kills the way that he was, and he was putting on a show. Take a look at this against Lupo as well. And I mean, this is absurd for the double and the spree. I mean, if you had told me that that's how we were going to start off the evening with that kind of performance out of Shroud in the game one, to be honest, I wouldn't have believed it. That's an amazing opening from Shroud, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in the rest of the games tonight.
Yo, I'm ready to start a Bud Light Top 10 series. Chat, you guys want to see that one day? Let's bring it out. Also, speaking of Bud Light Seltzer, we got to give a shout out to the new pineapple. I've had the strawberry, the black cherry. I've been drinking the limes for weeks, but now we've got 3 new beverages, the cranberry, pineapple, and grapefruit. Check out the new flavors. And a quick reminder, guys, you don't have to leave your home. BudLight.com/delivery. Get them sent your way tonight, as this is just the beginning of the action. Now, we do have an update. So far, it's Team Shroud up 1-0 over Team Lupo. Team Tim the Tapman up 1-0 over Cloaksy. As Bravo was mentioning, Snipe Down is on fire. So I want to hear from the chat. Who do you guys want to watch here in the future? Do you want to stay on board with Shroud and crew? Do you want to go check out the other matchup? You guys can decide where the cameras are going. But for now, we got another replay for you. This time, I believe it's a triple. Let's take a look.
Let's see. Who do we got? I'm curious now. Ah, it's Cloak. Oh, okay, let's see what he's got here. This is quite exciting. Okay, he's able to pick up Rocket Bottom mid, uncontested, by the way, so he's free to go ahead and grab that. And now, oh boy, that's not good. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, yep. Oh no, Ava! No, Ava! Oh, the overkill.
What did we miss in the other game? This is a team that was not ready for the opening of that narrative. What's incredible, if you think about it, is Snipedown's team would go on to win that game 3-0, and Snipedown would go 30-4. So you just witnessed a quarter of Snipedown's deaths that game, which is pretty ridiculous. That somehow Snipedown's team not ready to start that one, but they end pretty strong.
Well, speaking of Snipedown's team, I'm going to send it back your way. This is Tim the Tapman's point of view. Once again, Tim playing alongside Snipedown, Vern Notice, and Ava going up against Team Cloaksy. That's Anthony Kongfan. We have Action Jackson and Autumn in this matchup. Golden Boy, take it away.
I think Anthony just flanked me.
Thank you so much, Bucket. First things first. Notice Tim, bring that sense down, Papa. You know, just bring it down. Just bring it a little bit down. I also find it hilarious he's playing against his boy, like Action Jackson and him. You know, they kind of came up together in the Twitch world. So the fact that he gets to beat up on his friend in some Halo, it's really old school, Bravo. That's what you like. That's Halo.
It is. Halo 3 is somehow the gift that keeps on giving. I tell you what, and the further that Halo Infinite gets away, feels like we're just going to keep seeing more Halo 3, which, to be honest, I am not complaining about. And it's awesome to see, you know, just the fact that if you look at a lobby like this, just how many top creators, top streamers these days, you know, grew up just like us, just like me, you, and Puckett grew up on Halo. It's amazing to see them kind of all return to this game together. So it's been amazing so far. But I tell you what, pretty even start here in terms of Tim versus Cloaksy right now. They're essentially tied up right around the 10 kill mark.
Yeah, and the difference between the games, if maybe this is your first time watching Halo, like you watched the you know, some of the other, like the Charity Royale event that Bud Light Seltzer's done, and a few of the fighting game stuff that they've done in the past, like Halo has a variety of different game modes. So the mode that we just saw, Capture the Flag, very, very simple game mode. This that we're looking at right now is Team Slayer, which is first to 50 kills wins. It's as simple as that. But what's really fun about Halo is it's all about positioning and map control and being able to deny your opponent critical equipment, right? Such as sniper rifles or rocket launchers, power-ups, such as the cloak, or not to be confused with Cloaksy, lol, or the overshield. That's the joy of Halo. It's about map control and working with your team to properly try and deny your opponent any kind of vision and just preventing them from being able to move. And that is exactly what's going on. But what I do like about this is that Tim, as he holds up here, he actually has Snipedown just pushing whatever the hell he wants. And that is the best. So Snipedown's one of the most prolific Halo players of all time, chat. And if you've never seen him play Halo, just search his name, MLG Montage. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. The man, he's a god. For reasons like that.
You're going to see some dirty stuff here. You can kind of see the subtle smile on Snipedown's face, too. This man is really happy to be here at home in his element. So many championships won on this game in Halo 3 and so many hours played. There's Cloaksy. Actually was a decent challenging there on Snipedown, forces him down on open, but you saw Snipedown was right there right away. That sniper rifle drops. If you take a look at the timer on the bottom right of your screen, that sniper rifle drops right at 12:26. He was there just a second later to pick it up. He knew he was going to be able to grab that. Might get these rockets too as well, and even though we were tied at the 10 kill mark, I tell you what, Team Tim the Tapman alongside Snipedown, they are now pulled away with a 10 kill lead.
Yeah, well, now that he's managed to get his gun, his namesake in his hands, I'm not really too concerned about him. Snipedown's just going to go for this challenge at the bottom of the ramp. He's easily able to pick that up. Spawns off the side. That's going to be a double kill. Give him the trip, please. He's looking for it. He manages to get another kill on Cloak. A little too late for the trip. That's fine. You'll take that. 31-20. It continues to add up here. And I just love this positioning that Snipedown has. He doesn't really have anything to worry about. And what's best is that he's telling his team exactly. Oh my God.
That was through the wall.
What a shot, dude. He's telling his team exactly.
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. Dude, these games are delivering here. Snipedown's still not done, still picking up these lobby kills. Holy crap. You could just tell by the look on this man's face. Snipe Down is usually a stone cold killer, and they are on a tear right now, putting on a show. Finally, Cloaksy takes him down.
I need to know.
Clock just 3 burst.
I think that's I think Nugget Chunks is Anthony Kong fan. I'm almost certain. So he just got well. It could, I think it might be him, but anyway, he just got stunned on. That's hilarious. It's great.
Wow. Let's go.
I cannot wait to see some of the highlights from this one because this has been quite a show. Now another double kill for Snipe Down as well, and he's not done yet. 42-27, just like that. Golden Boy, I remember back to a time when this game was tied 9-9. It's a very different game since then.
Oh, it's crazy how time changes. You know, all things. It's pretty nuts, but not shocking here. I mean, dude. His shot is still so crisp. I mean, I know he plays Apex competitively and stuff, but it's like, it really, I know you said like it's a joy for him, but it's also a joy for us too to just watch Snipe Down play Halo. Like, it's so fun. 50-28, not the steak dinner, but unfortunately, Action Jackson's it is a steak, never mind, but he's a baker nonetheless, Action Jackson. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
He's a combined,
no, we got a goose, huh?
0 and 20.
We got a goose egg, dude. We got a baker. Baker on deck.
The goose is loose for Action Jackson, and you hate to see it there. Cloaksy, though, I mean, dropping 16 kills, not a bad performance from him, but Snipe Down in the end, 23-3. I believe that means he's 53-7 on the day, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty incredible, and the fact that we got to watch that game from that perspective was pretty special. That's another big win there for Tim the Tap Man.
I gotta go to his stream right now, man. I have to go to his stream.
Oh my goodness.
I need to see what his reaction is to that, because that's just too funny.
Now
now we're gonna make our way back over here toward Shroud, and he'll be in his game. And oh yeah, no, his reaction's hilarious, by the way, Action Jackson. This is great.
And I should have known that it was Goldie that is on. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's going to be Gold Glove that is on. Yes, Gold Glove is the one rocking the service tag of Nut. So should have known that it was Goldie himself. But speaking of this team, they're looking pretty good as well. And it's pretty sweet that we have simultaneous matches, meaning we can jump from game to game to game here in this tournament all evening long. But a pretty good lead here for them right now. They're up 41-31.
Let's go, Jazzy.
Oh man, this is good. This is good stuff. In any case, so yeah, this is looking like a clean one here for Team Shroud. Not bad at all. I would like to think it's because of Dr. Jazz, honestly, and Nut over there, who's Gold Glove. They have full top control, Bravo. They are just dominating them right now. There's no way that they could possibly get into these lifts. How, like, okay. Let's just run this over. How do you break a top setup, right, in this map? Like, how do you try and take control again?
I tell you what, I'm going to have to tell you another time we see Construct, because at the 49 kill mark, I'm not even going to have time to explain it to you because the game's over, 50-32. Gold Glove as well as Shroud over Lupo. That will be 2-0 in the series. But keep in mind, in this format, we're going to play all 3 games in the round robin.
Oh, we're playing all 3. Okay, cool. All right, interesting, Puckett. Construct. How does that feel seeing that one, Chris?
Oh, it feels so good. I miss it. Sniper rifle down low. Doesn't matter where Snipe Down's at. He's hitting the shots. He's breaking the nades. He's not missing with the battle. 0 and 20. You still have to play him one more time. We're going to that third map, and the best one is it's oddball. And this is where you can play with your food, right, boys? Like, you can just have the oddball, set it aside, and focus on the kills. As long as you're picking it up every 15 seconds, that thing's not resetting. We got to jump into the next game, though. This is Cloaksy versus Tim the Tap Man. Game 3. It's kicking off right now. And for anyone who hasn't ever watched Halo 3 because they were still in their mother's womb, well, you lied and you clicked on that button saying you were 25 plus. But welcome to the stream. Fellas, explain, how does this game type work?
Basically, grab the ball and get up to, what is it now, 225 or 250? Is it 250?
250.
250? Okay, cool. Because, you know, we did this in Halo 5, too, so it's been years. So, yes, 250 is what you got to get when you hold the oddball. Oddball looks like a skull. It's that red marker that you see on the map there. That's basically the enemy team holding the ball. You have to get over there, try and get the ball away from your opponent's hands. Also, as an update, Action Jackson did get a kill. So, congratulations. Action Jackson, I'm so proud of you. My boy.
That is the first.
I believe you.
The first kill in some time now. We also got a note. So far, both of these series are 2-0. So Lupo is up 2-0. Excuse me, Shroud is up 2-0 over Lupo, and Tim is up 2-0 over Cloaksy here. So Cloaksy and crew need to do something to make sure they get a game on the board here in this series if they can.
So I'm on Action Jackson's stream right now, and I'm almost certain that all he's doing is going after Tim. I think that is his entire game plan and strategy. And, you know, if you want to tilt Tim, it's not that hard. So this is a really smart approach here. I don't disagree. I think that's the right game plan to make. Now, they have an opportunity to try and get this oddball back, but it's going to be quite difficult considering that there's going to be so many players located above them here. But I think Cloakzy is going to play this position with the Mauler just to try and see if he can body a few people as they drop down. But they will get tower control. And the one pivotal thing is that they did not play the ball. But unfortunately for the red team, they have lost ball control once again.
Yep. Poor Nugget Chunks not looking too good from there. So now 61-7 will be our scoreline. But I like that strategy. If Action Jackson's just going for Tim, I'm okay with it. You know, change up the game, do whatever you can to kind of get under the skin of the opponents. That's what you got to do here.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. All right, well, let's jump into a listen in here with Cloak and the team. They got to try and find a way to climb back into this game, so let's listen.
Chatting everyone, you know?
Yeah.
Watch out behind it too. Oh. I got him.
I was muted that whole time, my bad.
Nice.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, bitch, you're not getting that sniper.
Get the ball, baby. Get the ball, baby.
Snipe down's above.
Ball drop.
Roger.
Ball taken. Ball drop.
All right, so we are back into this, and it looks like, you know, Team Tim, like they are going to start running away with this one, or if they haven't already. We do have another game that's going on right now, so let's actually see if we could jump over there and give that one a look. As we have King George now on the POV, and this one was started off to be a little closer than, yeah, I'm actually quite happy to see that, so that we can get this intense game going. If there's a game mode to come back on, oof, that is going to hurt. Oddball could be that game mode. It really just matters like how you position yourself around your teammate who's holding that objective and how you slay out.
Absolutely. Let's see what happens in this game. You know, based on the first two, we see Shroud right now leading Lupo once again. But like you said, not too much of a deficit here, only about 40 points. So certainly within the realm of possibility that the likes of Lupo, King George, Alexia Ray, and John Sandman might be able to rally back here. They'll need to step it up a little bit in game 3, though, Golden Boy.
We gotta get it.
Yeah, B-Nance was covering on blue, so he just completely stopped him from being able to take control from underneath, but that's fine. They'll just have to reset and regain. You got that ball down here, and they can grab this one, and it actually played ball just as King George went to go grab it. That is unfortunate, but Dr. JS goes down, and King George manages to get the better of him there. I'm going to say that like that every single time, Bravo. Hope you're ready.
You have to. That's the only way to say it. They're pretty unlucky that our boy George would kind of fly right around, then the ball would reset in time, but he just steamrolled up that snipe 3 and then grabs the ball. So getting some decent time here. So do not count the likes of Dr. Lupo and crew out just yet.
Oh man, did he get instant? It looked like he just got instant inadvertently, so that would be quite unfortunate because he did manage to avoid that one nade. That is a bit of a pain there, but that's fine. And here comes Dr. Jazz, the man himself. He's got he's so jazzy.
He is jazzy. I mean, look at Jordan Fisher. This is the best looking cam in the whole tournament. I mean, I want to have a glass of wine with Jordan Fisher and wherever he is right now at that house because this is the cleanest looking.
Dr. Jazz. It's Dr.
Sorry,
Jazz.
I gotta stop saying that.
Okay,
Dr.
please.
You're right, sorry. Dr.
I don't
Jazz.
know who this Jordan Fisher person is. I only know Dr. Jazz. Thank you.
Dr. Jazz, my bad. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. He's looking real good. And right now with a decent lead here, 76-29. So they're still looking pretty good. I got to say, we've been talking a lot about Shroud and Goldie, but we got to also talk about Dr. Jazz and B-Nance because they've been holding up their end of the bargain too.
Baby.
Yeah, they're doing actually a really good job. Pucky, what did you just say? You just cut it out of nowhere.
Sorry, I just saw the triple. I got real excited here for Jordan Fisher.
Oh, I didn't see the triple. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay, my bad. Sorry, I was just so infatuated by his name. Actually, the shot's quite crisp, though. You saw that around the corner, just connecting instantly. I like that. And Jordan's going to take this fight here. Killing spree for him. Jordan's looking nice. So they got the coverage over on blue side, but they got to watch out about their elbow because that's where a lot of the players are going to be challenging from for the most part. Then you got 2 players stuck down here, too. Oh, no. And Nate, I think, inadvertently blew up his buddy. Alexia Ray is going to come in here to try and make this fight happen. But no, Alexia goes down. The ball, I keep wanting to say the spike. The ball is out, and it is on green side. So now they have to try and get this one back.
And I got to say, now that we saw a good bit of Jordan Fisher's POV, it makes a little bit more sense, right? Why this team is looking so good. And to be honest, now I was just going to say we're finally getting to look at BNN's POV as well, because these four have been looking so good all evening, and now we get to see a little bit of what she's been adding to the team as well.
Yeah, casted BNN's a few times in some Valorant events. She's really, really good, super talented. So not a shocker that she's contributing to this team. And this team actually is quite scary. Like, they have a lot of tools, and it's a random drawing, right? But it just so happens that you put this squad together, and they could be a fierce threat in this whole Halo competition.
Absolutely. Keep in mind, we are going to see Shroud up against Team Shroud up against Team Tim in the next round. So we are going to see what could be the heaviest hitting matchup of the evening. But we got to focus on the match at hand here, because we are in game number 3 right now, 144-57 in favor of this squad. Once again, Shroud, Goldie, Jordan Fisher, and BNN's looking real good.
Yeah, well, BNN's did not grab that sniper. A little concerned about that, because you don't want to give that to your teammates potentially. And you know Lupo will jump on the opportunity to try and grab that. I think, though, that for the time being, they are going to be okay. And she probably just conceded it over to a teammate. So they're getting all the spawns happening over here by the tower, but they have to start pushing that blue side of the map. They have no other choice. Otherwise, blue team is going to come back into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, they have a pretty good lead, right? So they can take their time on this push, but like you said, they're not going to want to waste their time. They already have one player at gold, one player going low. Here comes the top mid push. We'll see if they can do this, and so far, so good. No! She's a bit short. You can make that jump, of course. She got excited. That's all.
You know, she was feeling it. It's fine. It happens to the best of us, man. I mean, you know, got Tim the Tap Man playing in this tournament, and he's fallen so many times it's not even funny. So I think it's perfectly okay. But they have an opportunity now to try and take this. Now, this is a risky gambit here by the blue team, because they're holding that ball inside, like under blue, and that is the shotgun spawn. They're just a hallway there. That's it. You cannot get out of that area if you are cornered. There's just very few options for you. But they're using this to great effect, and they're coming back into this game, Brav.
They really are. Team Lupo has shown the kind of the best performance we've seen from them all evening long. Keep in mind, they're down 0-2 in this round robin first series, but that blue hold right now has got them essentially all tied up in this game, and we're going to have a pretty interesting game 3 as Lupo goes up against BNN's. But no! I think she thought she might have taken him down. I thought actually Lupo had gone down as well, but Lupo in the end gets that kill, and just like that, a little bit of ball time here.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, they got ball possession. Now they just need to work together to try and get some more map positioning. Ideally, BNN's would want to take control of the top of this green here. There's like a tree stump that you could jump on and try and cut off anyone, but there is going to be a person actually chasing their teammates. I think they should be okay to handle that. Now they just need to try and spread out as much as possible. Don't let Lupo run away with this. Don't let him get in your face. It could be a problem, but they are getting pressured big time. And the nades, you can bank those around the corners. It's really challenging to get out of this.
It happens from time to time. You saw Lupo and crew able to get a pretty good hold here in bottom blue, but as a result, in the end, guess what? You're instead going to see Shroud and the like. They're instead going to hold the ball in the exact same spot to pick up some points. But now we're also taking a look here at Goldie's point of view on that same team. And once again, they've got about a 60-point lead. Lupo comes in with the assassination, though.
I like that play. So in this map, you can pick up a camouflage that will make you almost invisible, and you're able to sneak around and get the melee, the back whack on your opponent. So that was a great play by Dr. Lupo, just to give them an opportunity to try and grab that ball back. But they're not in a position to try and reset this, so they're just going to continuously get funneled through here. A double kill there from Goldie, but unfortunately for him, the nades would land right on his feet, and the nade placement is going to be enough to blow him up.
Yeah, great little play there from Goldie on blue ramp. You could tell this man has played his fair share of Halo hours without a doubt, of course, especially Halo 3, but still a pretty good lead here, and they slowed down the opposition's run there. It looked like for a moment we were going to be tied around the 150 mark, but just like that, now a 60-point lead again for the side of Team Shroud.
Oh, and Alexia getting caught off, so those two nades are going to connect. Spawns are going to be happening over toward green, and I believe gold lift, so they might be getting pressured here. which is the reason why Gold Glove just is looking to clear this out. But yeah, there comes that pressure from Gold. And if he goes in for it, I thought that was going to connect, but he doesn't hit him with the melee. It's a one-hit kill with the oddball, but he ends up, I think he just grazed him or he whiffed. Hard to, or is it one-hit kill now or in these settings, or did they adjust?
Yeah, if he had been able to get up in the air with that ball and come down with a momentum melee from the air, that would have been a one-hit kill. It would have connected there. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to get a little bit more time, but we did also just see on the Bud Light channel, we just crossed 50,000 viewers, so I want to give a huge shout out to all of you tuning in tonight. We thank you so much for hanging out with us and catching the Bud Light Seltzer Battle of the Best.
Yeah, that's right. It's not just Halo 3. And if you're watching Halo 3 for the first time, we're going to do our best to just try and educate and help you guys out, because this game is one of the best games ever made. And we just want to share our passion for Halo with all you guys. We're Halo diehards. We pass all the HCS events. We play Halo all the time. It's just a big part of our lives. Myself, Bravo, as well as Puckett. We're just, you know, if you don't know Chris Puckett, he's the freaking voice of MLG Halo back in the day. I don't even know why I'm here. You know, I should just be Puckett. Can you cast Puckett, please? Take over.
Yo, I'm ready to party here. Let's take a look at the action. Gold Glove with the sniper rifle. They're just 13 points away. Ball down, though, and he's got to put it to work. There's the first one as Alexius dropped down. He's going to grab this oddball. Looking at the opposition, no one is near. The final moments are ticking down. Bravo, the sneaky beavers are slippery pickling their way in. I'm trying to hit all the words in the chat. I can't do it, guys. This one's over. 250 to 158. Domination for Gold Glove and crew.
Good stuff, guys.
Oh man, just hearing the sweet tones of Chris Puckett, even just for a second, tell you what, it takes me back. So great to be hanging with you guys for these broadcasts. Absolutely worth it. But that's going to be a 3-0 for Team Shroud. Once again, Shroud, Goldie, Jordan Fisher, as well as B-Nans. But we're also quickly thank you, production, quickly taking a look at the Final Four as well.
He went 51 and 10.
Pretty good.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I went positive.
Oh, Cloak dropped 29. Yo, respect. Okay.
Wait, no, I didn't.
Man, I actually I feel for anyone who goes up against Snipe Down. Like, I've played Snipe Down in like, you know, community events in the past. It's not fun. It's just not fun.
How is this fair? I guess we have to look ahead because there's still Fall Guys to play. Maybe he sucks at mini golf. We'll find out tomorrow. But if you have Snipe Down on your team, I feel like this is a guaranteed victory. Before we jump into the next matchups, though, we got to remind everyone what is going down. Shout out to the 50,000 people hanging out with us here on the main channel, twitch.tv/BudLight. If you're just joining the Bud Light Seltzer Battle of the Best, well, Bud Light Seltzer is bringing you your favorite streamers to play not just the newest games. We've got some of the oldest here with Halo 3 in the mix. Tomorrow, we're going to see Fall Guys and golf with your friends, and this is all about the qualification rounds, earning some points, which are later going to seed you in Warzone. The better you play, the more time you're getting Warzone on Friday. Now, at the end of our Warzone drops, the top 4 performers are moving into a 1v1 gunfight bracket. And at the end of it all, we are going to be crowning one winner, the best here on twitch.tv. Tonight, though, it's all about Halo 3. We got the OGs, as well as, of course, some new faces tuning into Halo 3 for the first time. But same old. When it comes to watching Snipe Down, if he's in a game, you're going to see ridiculous numbers. He was what, Bravo? 53 and 7 through the first 2 games?
I
Had
think
another
right
50
now,
bomb on top of it?
so he has so few deaths that the math is easy. I'm pretty sure he's 80 and 17 right now. I'm pretty sure 80 and 17.
No, because he dropped 30 in one game, and then he dropped over 20 in the other, and then he just dropped 50 kills in this game.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
so
pushing
117.
So he has 100 kills.
117.
Yeah, so,
you're right. So even more insane.
117. 117. It's all connected.
All right, guys.
The math is there.
Every time he goes plus 20, you guys have to take a sip with me. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from these game 3s. Now, we knew the series was already locked up, but every map matters because if there's a tie, we're looking at your map count. And here's a look at some of the best plays. We started with Tim the Tatman and young Tim. Well, he doesn't hit all of his shots. He finishes the kills.
Paul's just chasing him down. Oh, look at the technique. Look at the technique there.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. When you get the gooch in a good spot and then you can get the body to bounce up and down, that's when you hit maximum T baggage